absolutist, not an objectivist. Let me draw a line between these two different concepts. An absolutist is someone who believes that an action or set of actions is applicable to any situation at hand. Say, for example, property. I respect your property, I respect everyone's property in order to ensure my own security. So if you have a system of social security where there are considered moral absolutes that are legally guaranteed in the form of arbitration, you have a set structure. And you have security with that structure because everyone can agree on what is best for themselves and their society. So there's a certainty, there's an absolute morality which is applicable, and it is not deviated from legally or socially. And any form of behavior that does deviate from that is vilely discouraged. So this is the whole point of an absolute libertarian morality that makes it very, very valuable. This is why I've been thinking about re-embracing many of the virtues and ideas of virtue ethics. Anywhere from Aristotelianism to more modern variants that spawned out of the analytical movement, and focus most of my energy on it. Because if I don't have purpose, if I don't have a reason that I'm doing something, then I have no motivation. So the only possible way that I can have motivation is if I know that something that I am doing is to a good end. Even if that end is very, very small and minute that I will ever reach it, it is better than sitting and withering away and just simply minimizing pain. Because minimizing pain does not produce the same ecstasy, pleasure, and eudaimonia, the sense of fulfillment, that focusing my energy on an end that would produce true happiness and balance in my life. And I've noticed this time and time again. So the advocacy of a absolute morality that applies to everything is very valuable in a social context, because without that, you only have immediate emotivist concepts where you're in a certain situation and the actions that you take are merely to minimize that pain and maximize that pleasure without any focus on what do you really desire in your life. It might be an impossible end, but is it better to simply try and focus on something that minimizes the pain, or are you going to be happier trying to chase after a phantom ideal which might never come about? I say it's the latter. For me, that's the better choice, because I feel that I am trying to attain something that I truly value. And if I'm shot in the head at the age of 23, trying to make the world a better place, I'm going to be happier at that moment than if I just sit away and wither and disappear into nothing by trying to make myself quote-unquote happy, or as calm and balanced as possible with certainty, because certainty is never absolute. It's always pragmatic. So what you choose to do to reach an end is entirely dependent upon what you want for that end, not on whether or not it's attainable.